Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to do the detailed review of a budget offering from Centric in India, the Centric L3. So Centric L3 was announced early Jan this year, and this is a budget offering which is priced 6750. That's the pricing of this device. So it's a quite affordable smartphone in this price segment, and let's see how good this device is when compared to the competition. So before going into the detailed aspects, let's first have a look at the specifications. So the Centric L3 offers a 5-inch HD display. It is powered by the MediaTek MT6737 quad-core chipset coupled with 2GB RAM and 16GB internal storage. And it has a fingerprint scanner located below the display. It also comes with a 13 and 5 megapixel camera combination, Android 7.0 out of the box, and we have a 3050 mAh battery. So that was the specifications of the Centric L3. So let's get started with a detailed review and see how good the device is. So first up, let's have a look at the design and build quality. So design wise, you can see the Centric L3 is quite a good looking device out there for a budget segment. So it has a removable back panel. The back panel is finished in plastic, but overall it feels quite good for the pricing it is offered. You can see the camera unit at the top, the LED flash, the Centric branding. You can also see the power button has a groove kind of finish which feels quite good, and there is also volume rocker keys on the top. The bottom panel has the speaker unit. The top houses the 3.5mm audio jack as well as the micro USB charging slot, and since it's a removable back panel, the SIM cards are placed inside, and it has a dedicated SD card slot as well. So it feels quite good in hands, and you can on the front panel we have this fingerprint scanner which is placed below the display, and it also has this front facing 5 megapixel camera. So overall it feels quite good for the pricing it is offered, and the plastic build quality feels quite good. It's a glossy finish, but overall it feels quite good. Since it's a 5-inch display, it is a pretty compact device as well. Now let's talk about the display. It comes with a 5-inch HD display. It's a 720p display, but unlike other smartphones released this year, it does not come with an 18:9 display. Instead, it comes with the standard 16:9 display, and it has a 2.5D glass, and the viewing angles are quite good for the pricing it is being offered. The touch response is also pretty smooth. So overall, we feel the display is quite a decent performer for the segment. So that's the display aspect. Now let's talk about the software. So this phone comes with Android 7.0 out of the box, and it's more or less like the stock Android. You can see the UI looks pretty basic and has a stock like UI, and it does come with some additional options like system motion. There is some gestures supported, and also additional wake up gestures are supported by this device. So other than that, it's plain and stock UI and feels quite good as well, and it does come with some additional apps from Centric. Centric Store and Centric support is included. Other than that, it is more or less like the stock Android, and does not come with any sort of bloatware included. So that's the UI part. Now let's talk about the performance. So this is powered by the MediaTek MT6737 quad-core chipset clocked at 1.3 GHz, and it is coupled with 2GB RAM and 16GB internal storage. So in day-to-day performance, we did not see any sort of major lags for the pricing it is being offered at the budget segment. It does produce some decent results overall, no major lags or issues, but it is definitely not a device for gaming, because you can see that the 6737 is not a chipset for gaming, and you can see some lag here and there. So this phone also comes with dual SIM cards, 4G LTE and VoLTE support. It also comes with VI LTE support, and probably one of the few smartphones offering VI LTE in this price segment. Now there is also dedicated SD card in case you want to expand the storage. Now the fingerprint scanner is located on the front, below the display. This is the fingerprint scanner located, and you can see it is not a very accurate fingerprint scanner. So you can see it does take some time to unlock the device. Even if you place the finger, it does take some time to unlock the device. So it's not the fastest out there, but it is definitely present on this device in this price segment. Next up, let's talk about the camera. So we have a 13 megapixel rear camera, LED flash, and on the front panel we have a 5 megapixel selfie camera. Now looking at the camera interface, it's a dated interface. It's kind of laggy interface. There is a lot of shutter lag happening, and not the best experience in terms of the interface. But having a look at the camera samples, we feel that the camera is quite a decent camera in this price segment. Not too many phones of good camera abilities in the sub 7K price segment, and the Centric L3 provides some decent experience overall, both in terms of selfie experience, and also the rear camera did quite well for the segment. So that was the camera department of the Centric L3. Now finally the battery performance. So Centric L3 comes with a 3050 mAh battery, and the battery performance looks quite good. You can get through 1 day of usage without much of an issue. There is no kind of fast charging included, quite obvious because it's a budget offering, and for the pricing it does a decent job altogether, and you can easily get through a day of usage with 3050 mAh battery. So now summing up, how good is the Centric L3 for this price segment? So Centric has done quite a lot of things good on this device. Good build quality, decent performance, decent camera performance, good capacity battery. There is a fingerprint scanner as well. So overall it feels quite good for the pricing. The 6750 pricing is a good offering in this segment. But what it misses out is the 18:9 display. We have seen quite a few devices like the Xiaomi i1 and the InFocus offering InFocus Vision 3 offering 18:9 displays at this price segment. So in that aspect it misses out on the 18:9 display, but overall it feels quite good. The Centric is definitely a good offering in this price segment, and is priced 6750. So that was the detailed review of the Centric L3. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the red subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.